Hello, my friends.
Dr. Mandell here. Today, I want to talk to you about something that millions of men deal with but don't talk about enough, and that's low blood flow and performance in the bedroom. Yes, we're going there, and we're going there naturally. Now, what if I told you that even if you're 70, 80, or beyond, your body still has what it takes to be strong, energetic, and confident? That's right. And it starts with something as simple and powerful as ginger, a spice that's been used for thousands of years as medicine. Hello, my friends. Mandell here. I want you to take a deep breath right now and know this. Your body is powerful. Even if you're 60, 70, 80, or even 90 years old, you can reclaim vitality, improve your circulation, and feel more alive. Yes, even in the bedroom. Today, I want to dive deep into something that might surprise you, the connection between ginger and nitric oxide. This is going to change the way you look at natural health forever. Now, this isn't hype. This is science-based, time-tested, and completely natural. Let me explain how this works nice and easy, just like I would to a dear friend sitting across the table. So here's the deal. Every cell in your body, especially those little guys that make up your blood vessels, need oxygen. That oxygen gets delivered through your bloodstream. And blood flow, that's the name of the game when it comes to feeling energized, focused, and yes, performing like a champion in the bedroom. But as we age, blood flow slows down, arteries get a little stiffer, vessels get a little narrower, and our levels of something called nitric oxide drop dramatically. That's one of the reasons why men and even women start to feel sluggish, have trouble with circulation, and see a dip in bedroom performance. It's not because you're broken. It's not because you're too old. It's because your body is simply running low on what it needs to get the job done. So, what is nitric oxide? Think of nitric oxide, often called NaO, as the master signal for opening up blood vessels. It's like flipping a switch in your body that says, okay, let's open the floodgates. Let's get the blood moving where it needs to go. When you have more nitric oxide, your blood vessels relax and expand. Vasodilation is the technical term. That means more blood can flow through those vessels with less pressure. It's smoother, faster, and more efficient. This translates into more oxygen reaching your heart, your brain, your muscles, and yes, your reproductive organs. Now, here's the part that most people don't know.
Ginger, yes, that same ginger you use in teas and cooking has been shown to naturally help stimulate the production of nitric oxide in your body. Isn't that incredible?
Let's break this down even more. There are these special cells lining your blood vessels called endothelial cells. Think of them like gatekeepers. They help control what flows in and out of your vessels. When they're healthy, they produce plenty of nitric oxide, and that keeps your arteries flexible and open. But when they're damaged, whether from age, stress, inflammation, or poor diet, they produce less nitric oxide. So what does ginger do? Ginger helps protect those endothelial cells. It's packed with antioxidants like gingerol and shogol. These are natural compounds that fight free radicals. Free radicals, my friends, are the enemy. They attack your cells, cause inflammation, and speed up aging. Ginger's antioxidants neutralize them before they can cause more damage.
Now here's where it gets even better.
When you consume ginger regularly, especially raw or in a potent mix, it starts to clean out your blood vessels. It reduces what's called oxidative stress, which is one of the major blockers to nitric oxide production. It also lowers inflammation, which again allows the inner walls of your arteries to work the way they're supposed to. And what happens when the arteries open up? More blood flow, more oxygen, more nutrients to every part of the body. So let's bring this back to what matters to you. You're probably thinking, Dr. Mandell, what does this mean for the bedroom? Well, I'll tell you. Erectile function, and we're going to be honest here, because there's no shame in this, is entirely dependent on blood flow. If blood isn't flowing, things aren't working. Plain and simple. If you want stronger, longer-lasting performance, you need that blood moving quickly and freely. That's where nitric oxide and ginger come in. By helping the body naturally produce more nitric oxide, ginger supports harder, more sustainable erections. It's not a magic pill. It's not Viagra. It's better. It's something that works with your body, not against it. You're supporting the root cause, not just masking symptoms. And here's something fascinating from recent research. Some studies have shown that ginger can help increase testosterone levels in men as well. Testosterone, my friends, is your drive, your strength, your fire. When combined with improved circulation from nitric oxide, it creates the perfect storm for improved vitality and confidence. Now, don't just think this is for older men. Younger men struggling with performance, fatigue, or brain fog, guess what? Many of them are lacking nitric oxide too. Our modern diets are loaded with processed foods that rob us of nutrients. Ginger can help restore balance no matter your age. Let me share a quick story. I had a gentleman who reached out to me. He's 76 years old. He said, Dr. Mandell, I started using your ginger mix every morning. After about 10 days, I felt like I had more energy. My legs didn't feel as heavy when walking, and I noticed something happening at night. I hadn't felt in a long time. You know what he meant? That's the power of circulation, friends. The best part is you don't need expensive supplements. You don't need synthetic chemicals with long lists of side effects. All you need is what nature gave us. So here's what I recommend. Start with fresh ginger root. Peel it and grate about a tablespoon. Mix it with fresh lemon juice, maybe half a lemon, add a pinch of cayenne pepper, just a small one, because cayenne also improves blood flow. Stir in a little raw honey for taste and to support your immune system. Optional, crush a small clove of garlic. That's another natural nitric oxide booster. Mix it all in a glass of warm water and drink it on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning. Let this become your daily ritual. Give your body time to respond. You're not just drinking a mixture, you're turning the engine back on. And I want to be clear, this isn't just about bedroom performance. When you improve your nitric oxide levels, you're supporting your heart, your brain, your lungs, your muscles, your skin, everything. You'll feel more alert. Your workouts will feel stronger. Your breathing will improve. Your skin may even start glowing. This is about whole body vitality. And it all starts with circulation. So whether you're 40, 60, or 80 years old, you are not done. Your body still responds. Your cells are still listening. Give them the nutrients they need, and they'll work for you, not against you.
That, my friends, is the power of ginger, and that is the power of natural nitric oxide.
I'm Dr. Mandell. As always, I'm here to help you heal your body from the inside out. Stay strong, stay consistent, and remember, you are never too old to thrive.
Hello, my friends. Dr. Mandell here, and I want to talk to you from the heart. I know many of you out there are dealing with pain, fatigue, stiffness in your joints, and slow recovery. Some of you are just not feeling like yourself anymore, and maybe deep down, you've even started to accept it. Well, I'm just getting older, you might tell yourself. But let me say this loud and clear. Aging is not the enemy. It's inflammation that's robbing you of your vitality.
Today, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful natural remedies on this planet. Yes, ginger, and how it helps to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. This is not theory. This is real. And if you stick with me, you're going to see why something as simple as ginger, something you can buy at the grocery store or grow in your own backyard, can have life-changing effects. Now, let's first understand what we're dealing with. Your body is made up of trillions of cells, constantly working to keep you alive, energized, and protected. Every time you move, eat, think, even breathe, your cells are doing a dance, and in the process, they produce byproducts, some of which are harmless and others which can be quite damaging. These damaging ones are called free radicals. Think of them like little sparks flying around, looking to cause trouble, bumping into your healthy cells, damaging your tissues, breaking down your joints, clogging your arteries, even impacting your brain. Now, when there are too many of these free radicals, your body enters a state called oxidative stress. It's like your inner world starts rusting from the inside out. That's not an exaggeration. Just like metal rusts with exposure to oxygen and water, your cells get rusted when free radicals overwhelm your natural defense system. Here's the kicker. Oxidative stress is at the root of nearly every chronic disease. Heart disease, Alzheimer's, cancer, arthritis, diabetes, erectile dysfunction, you name it. And when oxidative stress is left unchecked, it leads to chronic inflammation. Inflammation is your body's emergency response system. It's meant to help you heal after an injury or fight off an infection. But here's the problem. When that inflammation doesn't shut off, when it becomes chronic, it starts damaging your tissues rather than healing them. It turns into a slow burn that wears your body down day by day, and you may not even realize it's happening until you're tired, in pain, or struggling with your health. Now, let me tell you what ginger does. Ginger is a natural anti-inflammatory powerhouse. It contains potent compounds called gingerols and shogarols. These are not just nutrients, they're active compounds that go into your body and calm down the inflammation at the cellular level. They block inflammatory pathways, especially a big one called NFKB, which is responsible for turning on all those genes that produce inflammatory proteins. When ginger blocks that signal, it's like flipping a switch and telling your body, it's okay, you don't have to keep fighting, you can start healing now. And guess what? As ginger reduces inflammation, it also tackles oxidative stress. Those same compounds act like antioxidants. They hunt down those free radicals and neutralize them before they can do more damage. That means less cellular damage, less pain, better skin, better energy, better blood flow, and yes, better performance where it matters most. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine your blood vessels are like garden hoses. When they're clean and open, water flows through easily. But when there's gunk on the inside, plaque, damaged cells, inflammation, everything slows down. The hose stiffens, the flow gets weaker. Now think of what happens when you pour something through that hose that cleans it out, soothes the walls, reduces pressure, and restores flexibility. That's what ginger is doing inside your arteries. It's literally helping clear out the junk, reduce the inflammation, and improve circulation. And when circulation improves, your heart doesn't have to work as hard. Your brain gets more oxygen. Your muscles get more nutrients. And yes, your reproductive organs get the blood flow they need to function properly. So many people are dealing with low energy, poor libido, stiffness in the morning, mood swings, even depression, and they don't realize that all of it can be tied back to inflammation and oxidative stress. If your body is constantly putting out fires, it doesn't have the energy to rebuild. It doesn't have the power to feel vibrant and alive. That's where this ginger mix comes in. I recommend drinking it first thing in the morning. That's when your stomach is empty, your absorption is highest, and your body is ready to receive healing. You want the nutrients to go straight to your cells, no interference. A tablespoon of fresh ginger, juice of half a lemon, a pinch of cayenne pepper to stimulate blood flow, a little raw honey for its healing enzymes, and optionally a touch of garlic, which adds its own anti-inflammatory benefits. Mix it all in warm water and drink it slowly. Here's what happens next. Over time, you'll start noticing your joints feel less stiff. That ache in your knees, it starts to ease up. That brain fog that's been slowing you down, it starts to lift. That feeling of fatigue in the afternoon, you'll find you have more stamina and clarity. And in the bedroom, when circulation and inflammation are under control, function naturally returns without needing pills or artificial stimulation. I've had people in their 70s and 80s tell me they're moving better, thinking clearer, sleeping deeper, and even enjoying intimacy again, all from sticking with this simple ginger mix and letting it do its work inside their bodies. But don't take my word for it. Listen to your own body. The body is wise. It knows how to heal. It just needs the right tools, the right environment. When you stop feeding it things that cause inflammation like sugar, processed oils, and refined carbs and start giving it natural anti-inflammatory powerhouses like ginger, you'll be amazed at the transformation. Remember, healing takes time. This is not a magic potion. It's a daily commitment to nourishing your cells, loving your body, and giving it what it needs to reverse years of damage. You didn't get inflamed overnight, and you won't heal overnight. But I promise you, your body will respond. And one more thing, my friends, this is not just about you. When you start feeling better, moving better, living better, you're setting an example for your family, For your children, your spouse, your community, you're showing them that aging doesn't mean decline. It can mean wisdom, strength, energy, and even passion. Yes, passion in your 60s, 70s, 80s. Because when inflammation is under control and blood flow is restored, everything improves.
So if you're feeling defeated, inflamed, sluggish, don't give up. Look in your kitchen, that little piece of ginger root, it could be your turning point. Start with one step. Mix it, drink it, let it do its magic, and keep going.
Because I believe in you, I believe your best days are not behind you, they're still ahead. This is Dr. Mandell. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and stay hopeful. Healing is always possible when you work with your body, not against it. I want to speak to your spirit today because this topic is close to the heart. Many of you are walking around feeling like a shadow of who you once were. Physically tired, mentally foggy, emotionally drained, and wondering, is this just how life is now? I'm here to tell you, no. That's not how it has to be, not now, not ever. Because inside of you is that power and vitality that's just waiting to be reawakened. And believe it or not, something as humble as ginger can help you do just that. Now, I'm not talking about a jolt of caffeine or a sugar spike that crashes you 30 minutes later. I'm talking about real energy, lasting energy, cellular vitality that fills your body with life, clarity, and drive. Energy that fuels your muscles, sharpens your mind, and lights a fire in your spirit, including that fire in the bedroom that so many have forgotten they still have. Let's talk about one of the biggest players in this energy vitality connection, testosterone.
Whether you're a man or a woman, testosterone plays a crucial role in your health. For men especially, it's the hormone that gives you your edge. It gives you strength, stamina, assertiveness, sexual drive, confidence, and a positive outlook. But even women need balanced testosterone for energy, metabolism, and muscle tone. The problem is, testosterone naturally declines with age, especially after 30, and with poor diet, stress, lack of movement, and environmental toxins. Those levels can drop even faster than nature intended.
Now, here's what I want you to know. There are ways to naturally support and even increase testosterone levels, and ginger is one of those powerful tools. Let's look at the science for a moment. Multiple studies have shown that ginger supplementation in men improves testosterone levels significantly. Why? Because ginger works on several fronts. First, it helps reduce oxidative stress in the testes, the part of the male body responsible for producing testosterone. When those tissues are under attack from free radicals, testosterone production drops. Ginger's powerful antioxidants go in and protect those cells, allowing them to function at their best. Think of it like giving a tired engine a tune-up and fresh oil. It just runs better. Second, ginger improves blood circulation throughout the body, including to the reproductive organs. Better blood flow means better nutrient delivery, better hormonal signaling, and better overall function. Third, and this is key, ginger helps increase levels of luteinizing hormone, which is like the boss telling the body, hey, let's make more testosterone. It also boosts important enzymes involved in hormone production and supports healthier sperm quality and motility in men. So we're not just talking about libido or performance, we're talking about fertility, vitality, and long-term health. But it doesn't stop with testosterone. Ginger also gives you natural energy in a deeper, more foundational way. You see, most people think of energy as something you get from coffee or energy drinks or sugar. But those are false fires. They don't feed your cells. They just light a match and burn you out faster. True energy comes from cellular respiration, how efficiently your cells turn nutrients into fuel. And guess what? Ginger helps improve mitochondrial function, the little power plants inside your cells. It helps them produce more ATP, your body's true energy currency. So instead of needing 5 cups of coffee to survive the day, your body starts generating its own sustainable energy. This is why people who drink ginger daily often say things like, I don't crash in the afternoon anymore, or I feel more alert without the jitters. That's because you're not forcing energy. You're generating it naturally. Now let's talk about vitality. Energy is one thing, But vitality is something deeper. It's that feeling of being alive, passionate, and purposeful. It's waking up with enthusiasm, not dread. It's having the stamina to work hard, play hard, love deeply, and move your body with freedom and joy. Too many people have lost their vitality. They've given up on passion. They've convinced themselves that excitement, intimacy, and drive are for the young. But I've worked with thousands of people over the years, and let me tell you, that's a lie. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s get their vitality back. I've seen marriages rekindled. I've seen people go from sluggish and withdrawn to vibrant and connected because they took their health back into their own hands. And ginger is a beautiful ally in that process. It helps wake up the body's systems that have gone dormant. It reduces inflammation, which is often the very thing stealing your joy and movement. It clears out toxins, boosts digestion, supports liver function, and even sharpens mental focus. Let's not forget the gut connection either. A lot of people don't realize this, but over 90% of your serotonin, your feel-good neurotransmitter, is made in the gut. Ginger is phenomenal for gut health. It soothes the stomach lining, improves digestion, and helps balance the microbiome. When your gut is happy, your brain is happy, your energy improves, your mood lifts, and your body starts functioning like it was meant to. All these things together, better testosterone, improved circulation, increased energy, gut support, lead to what I call whole body vitality. You're not just fixing one system, you're restoring your whole temple, mind, body, and spirit. I've seen this work in real life. A man in his early 60s came to me, low testosterone, overweight, barely sleeping, no interest in intimacy anymore, and just plain tired of feeling tired. He didn't want medications. He wanted natural solutions. We started with this exact ginger mix daily, every morning. Within 3 weeks, he told me he was sleeping better. His mind was clearer. He had started walking again, then lifting weights. At his next lab check, his testosterone had gone up over 100 points naturally. His wife sent me a thank you letter that brought tears to my eyes. She said, "Thank you for giving me my husband back." That's the power of a simple, consistent habit. So here's how you make this a part of your daily life. Take about a tablespoon of fresh ginger root, grated or finely chopped. Squeeze in the juice of half a lemon. This gives you vitamin C and helps with absorption. Add a small pinch of cayenne pepper. This warms the body and boosts blood flow. Stir in a teaspoon of raw honey, which has its own hormone-supporting benefits and tastes great too. And optionally, you can add a clove of garlic, which also helps with testosterone and circulation. Mix it all in warm, not hot water. Drink it slowly first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This mixture doesn't just boost testosterone, it sets your body up for the day. You're hydrating, reducing inflammation, activating your metabolism, and giving your cells the nutrients they need to function optimally. Consistency is key. You're not going to feel like Superman after 1 cup, but give it 10 days, then 20, then 30. Watch what happens. Pay attention to your energy, your mood, your drive. Look at how you feel when you wake up. How you move, how you show up for others. You'll start to notice a shift, and others will too.
This isn't about being perfect. It's about taking action. One decision at a time. 1 glass of healing ginger mix every morning. That's all it takes to start the transformation.
And remember, this is your life, your body, your future. You don't have to accept decline. You can reclaim your vitality at any age. Whether you're 40 or 80, your body wants to heal, is begging you to give it the tools to do what it was designed to do. And when you do, the results are nothing short of miraculous. So take that first step, my friend. The ginger is in your kitchen. Your energy is waiting. Your strength, your passion, your confidence, they're all still inside of you. This is Dr. Mandell. Keep believing, keep healing, and keep moving forward. Blessings to you and your loved ones.